Welcome to the Zwift Duathlon League season number 3. A 35-minute TT bike ride with a 10-minute transition followed with 15-minute run. Get as far as you can in those distances. This is race number 5 of 6 and will take place in Neokyo on the Makiri Islands. The bike course is on the Neon Flats and the run course will be on the Rooftop Rendezvous. Like it says in the name title, Neon Flats, this is a flat course and should play into my favor. I just recently completed the Zwift Tri Academy, and my last finish line ride was a 40K TT on a flat course, and I was able to average 4 watts per kilogram for that whole race. And that took about 58 minutes. And I won that event. So this being only 35 minutes on a flat course on the TT bike should suit me well. So I'm really looking forward to this ride. While it's normal for me to do a warm-up before I start the ride of the duathlon, this time I decided to do a longer warm-up. It was more or less a 20-minute ride out on the course at around about 2 watts per kilogram. Pretty much just soft pedaling, no hard efforts, just soft pedaling, getting my legs ready to go. I didn't know if this was going to hurt me or harm me. I didn't know. My goal for the ride, or for the 35-minute ride, was to stay at just over 4 watts per kilogram. And I thought for sure that I could hold that because I had already done a race where I did 4 watts for 58 minutes. So this was looking like a good strategy for me, and I was just going to hop right into the race right as it was ready to start from this warm-up. So with 10 seconds to go, I was just going to hop right in. I was never going to stop pedaling. I'm going to go right from this warm-up right into the duathlon and get into my race. As you can see, I'm right on target. I'm holding my power at around about 4.0 to 4.5 watts per kilogram. If you look at my graph down on the bottom on the left-hand side, you can see I have a little bit of red at the beginning, but that was just me trying to get my power, or get myself up to speed. And once I realized where it was, I fell right down to my target. So my goal for the most part in this race is to hold that graph in the yellow. Not so much in the red, might tweak in the red a little bit, but for the most part, hold it in the yellow. No high spikes, no low spikes, just hold it right in the yellow, and I should achieve my goal. Okay, looking at my position on the standings, I'm in 13th place right now. I am not worried about that at all. I am not looking at that number. That number means nothing to me. So my only goal is to hold the power that I need to hold. I know I'm going to catch the majority of those people that are up ahead of me, but as far as I'm concerned, as long as I'm right around 4.0 to 4.5 watts per kilogram, I'm good. I'm not going to show all this. I'm going to speed us up and get us closer to the end of this ride. Okay, with about a minute to go in this 35-minute TT, I've crossed over the 25K mark. This is going to be the furthest I've ever ridden in a 35-minute TT for the Duathlon series that I've done today. So I am totally stoked about that. I've kept my power almost exactly where I wanted it to be. You may notice some orange and red in there. That's quite okay. Those are the little hits that I had to do when I hit the small elevation changes. But other than that, I've ridden this race perfectly. With about 10 seconds to go, I thought about putting the hammer down to try and make it to 25K, but then I thought better. Don't do anything to your legs. Your legs feel great. Just finish it out. And just like that, the ride is done, and my legs feel great. I didn't stress them at all during this ride. This should be a great run. So let's just get to it. One minute in, and I'm not having any issues with my legs at all. My hamstrings feel good, my quads feel good, my calves feel good. I don't feel like I stressed them on the bike at all, and I should be able to get into my pace, my fast pace, fairly early on in this run. So instead of skipping to the end, I'm just going to speed us up to the end so you can see a little bit of the course even at a fast pace. Because this is Ryokyo, and we are in the arcade right now, and this is a cool, cool course. Okay, with about a minute to go, I am feeling good. I got my stride going on. My stride length is good. No aches or pains in the legs. My lower back isn't aching or throbbing or anything like that. So I'm upright and I'm feeling strong. This is probably going to be my best run to date. I have about 30 seconds to go, and I'm already at 4.2K. 4.2K, it has been my furthest this season. I've run further than that, but if I can get around about 4.3, this will be my best overall season or series run to date. So I should get a ton of points for this one. And I'm looking forward to seeing where I finish at in the standings. So with only a couple of seconds to go, I'm going to hit a little spread here, get my sprint on, get my sprint game going. And just like that, done and dusted. This duathlon is in the books. And here are the results. And with 468 points, this is my best overall performance to date in any series. The run wasn't as far as I would normally get, but the bike, the bike at 24.9 eclipsed anything I've done over any of these three series. So that gave me a total of 468 points, which jumped me so far ahead of the rest of the group that I don't think anybody else can catch me unless I have a DNS or something like that, or a glitch, or don't finish one of my segments. But as it stands right now, I don't think anybody can catch me. Nobody can catch me anyway because nobody in my age group was finishing anywhere near me in overall total points. In each and every series, which is 5 for 5 now, I've gained at least 10 points over my nearest competition. So at this point, I'm looking to finish out the series strong. As far as the overall for this round five, I finished in 8th place overall. 8th place. That's fantastic. That's my best overall finish in a round also. So I'm happy. I'm looking forward to next week and finishing this thing out strong. And till then, have a good one, peeps.